Prince Albert of Monaco is joined by Princess Caroline of Hanover and Sharon at the Planetary Health Gala in Monte Carlo, while Princess Charlene remains in South Africa as rumors of a rift continue to swirl. Prince Albert of Monaco attended the Planetary Health Gala in Monte Carlo with Princess Caroline of Hanover tonight, while his wife Princess Charlene remained in South Africa as rumors of a rift continue to swirl. The Olympian, 43, has spent the past several months in South Africa being treated for an ear and throat infection she contracted in May, following a sinus lift and bone graft procedure she'd undergone prior to her arrival in preparation for dental implants. As a result, the mother of two missed her 10-year wedding anniversary and is not expected to return to the Principality until October, after undergoing a 4-hour operation under general anesthesia in August, although it was not made clear whether this was linked to the sinus infection. Despite Charlene being admitted to hospital earlier this month after a sudden collapse, rumors are rife that a rift with Prince Albert, rather than health issues, is what's keeping her away from Monaco. The father of two walked the red carpet with Sharon and Princess Caroline of Hanover. Hosted by the Prince Albert II of Monaco Foundation, the annual event gathers leading philanthropists, talents and scientists to join forces and launch the charity's initiatives to bridge the widening gap between health and the environment. The 2021 Monte Carlo Gala for Planetary Health aims to highlight the idea that our future is dependent on healthy ecosystems. Hosted by the Prince's Foundation, it has gathered talents, philanthropists, decision-makers and scientists to discuss the challenges the planet's environment faces. The night is usually auction filled with many collectibles, memorabilia and fine art from some of the most high-profile artists across the globe going on sale. Proceeds will be used to help the Foundation's initiatives, which includes the development of marine protected areas, protection of threatened marine species, the mitigation of the impact of climate change and acidification on the ocean, as well as the fight against plastic pollution. The Prince Albert II of Monaco Foundation was set up in 2006 with the aim to protect the environment and promote sustainable development at a local and global scale. It has 10 international branches across the globe, including in France, America, the UK, Switzerland, Canada, Germany, Italy, Singapore, Spain, and China. "It comes as a friend," said Charlene, who hasn't been seen in Monaco since January, sees herself as a protector of the heirs and not a royal. Speaking to People magazine, a source close to the former Olympic swimmer said, she sees herself as the protector of the heirs, as opposed to the Princess of Monaco. The friend added Charlene only felt fully part of the family after welcoming the twins, which gave her a kind of security. "She's incredibly involved and protective, in a very loving and providing kind of way, shunning other activities to be with them and making sure that they're kind of living a semi-normal life," they added. Meanwhile, Prince Albert has been preparing for his wife's return home after spending most of 2021 apart. In a previous interview with People, he said Charlene was ready to come home and has been joking that she wants to clandestinely hop on a ship to make her way to Monaco. Earlier this month, he told the magazine, "She didn't leave Monaco in a huff. She didn't leave because she was mad at me or at anybody else. She didn't go into exile. It was absolutely just a medical problem which had to be treated." He added that his wife had plans to travel to South Africa to reassess her foundation's work and to spend time with her brother and friends. Albert admitted he probably should have addressed the rumors sooner, but was concentrating on taking care of the kids and believed they would just go away. "Of course it affects her, of course it affects me," he told the magazine. "Misreading events is always detrimental. We're an easy target, easily hit, because we're in the public eye a lot." The princess has missed out on countless public engagements and family events due to her extended stay in South Africa, including her children's return to school this week. Last week, after a trip to Ireland with their father, Prince Jacques and Princess Gabriella joined the 5,715 pupils starting their school year at FANB. Sporting the school's red polo shirts, the twins wore face coverings as they entered the building ahead of their 10 a.m. start. And earlier this month, It was announced that the royal had been admitted to hospital and in the port city of Durban in the southeastern KwaZulu-Natal province after collapsing at home. Her Serene Highness, HSH, Princess Charlene of Monaco was rushed to hospital by ambulance late Wednesday night after collapsing due to complications from the severe ear, nose, and throat infection she contracted in May, her foundation said in a statement. The princess medical team is currently evaluating her but have confirmed that the princess is stable, it said. Chantal Wittstock, director of the Princess Charlene of Monaco Foundation and Charlene's sister-in-law, later said that she has been released. She was released this morning. Doctors are still establishing exactly what happened, she said. Her latest health scare was part of the recovery, Wittstock said. She has been in a lot of pain. Charlene and Albert reunited last month for the first time in months after the monarch and their children flew to South Africa, but photographs of the pair embracing were branded awkward by a body language expert. In recent weeks, lifestyle magazines across Europe have speculated feverishly that the royal couple could be headed for divorce. French magazine Madame Figaro stated the images failed to convince the Monégasques amid reports Charlene is looking for a house in Johannesburg. According to The Telegraph, the magazine asked, how long can she remain away from her children, her duties? How long will the fight against rhinoceros poaching remain the Princess of Monaco's top priority? How long will Albert II of Monaco go on bearing this affront, which is becoming ridiculous? Historian Philippe Delorme said that lots of people got the impression it was an arranged marriage between Charlene and Albert, adding, Albert chose a wife who resembled his mother, and Charlene clearly felt very ill at ease in this grayscale role they wanted her to play. The mounting speculation about the couple's marriage comes after Charlene shared professional photographs of her reunion with Prince Albert online, saying she was thrilled to have her family back. She shared a series of photos cuddled up with her kids in South Africa with the caption, I am so thrilled to have my family back with me. Gabriella decided to give herself a haircut. Sorry my Bella, I tried my best to fix it, referring to her daughter's choppy fringe. However, a body language expert told female Charlene showed no emotional bond towards her husband Prince Albert in the images. Judy James said that rather than being the loved-up reunion photo one would expect of a couple surrounded by split rumors, the royals' poses suggested no signs of connection between awkward-looking Albert and Charlene. Charlene has been in South Africa since at least March, with media reports suggesting she is looking for a house there. The prince, who already supports 2 illegitimate children, is alleged to have been in a relationship with a Brazilian woman which resulted in a daughter in 2005. The claim, which his lawyers dismissed as a hoax, is particularly painful as he was dating Charlene at the time, having met in 2000. However, Charlene has publicly supported her husband, and the palace have reiterated she is only in had to invoke a suffering princess so often that the Monégasques today find it hard to believe. By crying wolf, the mother of Jacques and Gabriella would have discredited and isolated herself. During her trip, Charlene also debuted a dramatic new shaved hairstyle. She showcased the French crop hairdo, featuring a longer strip on top of the head and dramatically shaved back and sides, in snaps shared on her charity's Instagram page in late May. The royal first stepped out with a dramatic half-shaved head in December 2020 but has since gone even shorter and bolder with the cut. Charlene and Albert's marriage has been plagued with rumors from the start. The couple met at the Mare Nostrum swimming competition in Monte Carlo in 2000, announced their engagement in 2010. Former Olympic swimmer Charlene reportedly tried to flee Monaco for her native South Africa on 3 separate occasions before the royal wedding after discovering Albert had allegedly fathered a love child, his third, while they were together. Monaco officials were said to have coaxed her back by brokering a deal between the prince and his reluctant bride, saying she could leave once she had provided him with a legitimate heir. One source said at the time, Charlene will provide an heir, then if things don't go well, she will receive a generous divorce settlement once she's served a decent amount of time.